Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris, and this is PNW RC Madness. And well, I have an unexpected video today because I was changing some parts, and I just realized that GPM has a new part. Let me show you guys what it is. Well, before I get all carried away with the it's basically just a revision of the axle. Okay, so it's not really a brand new part. It's probably a new part number. Let me show you guys what I noticed and how I picked it up. Before I show you guys the GPM Reservoir shocks. First of all, I just want to say that this Xmaxx weighs it weighs about 39 pounds with two 6S lipos and these big magmas in the aluminum bead locks and the PNW RC Madness X brace, which I'll leave a link in the description below. There we go, now we can see it. There it is. So check that out, guys. This is your typical, what do they call this, a CVD? I don't know what you call this piece right here. Anyways, there's always a rebuild kit that you can buy, and it comes in two pieces, the little barrel and the pin. Well, and then check this out, guys. A lot of times that barrel in there, it gets frozen up like it is kind of right now. All right, so it's not completely frozen in there, but check this out. For some reason, I cannot get it out because something's going on with it. So look what GPM did. Because you guys, we never rebuild these things, do we? I don't anyways. They always end up bending or they just last forever. And when the truck weighs 40 pounds, sometimes they bend. So that's what happens. But check that out, guys. Look at the new revisioned axle. These are amazing. I have them in stock right now. There's no more barrel inside. It's just a pin. So I got it installed. This is the Plus 24 as well, guys. I carry these. Why I have them out, I just wanted to show you guys because a lot of people ask me. That's just a wrap around, you can see it there, that's the copper inside or whatever you want to call that goldish color. Anyways, check it out. I got the brand new setup installed, and guys, it's nice. There's no binding. Super nice. So we're going to go ahead and finish installing this, and then I'm going to show you guys the shocks and my shock setup on this almost 40-pound Xmaxx. And before I forget to show you guys the part number XRT190S-BK. All right, guys, let's give you a quick rundown. There is the version 1 that I'm taking off the truck. Check it out, still nice. I've had these on the truck that's almost 40 pounds for 2 years, and this suspension is absolutely dialed. Now, one thing I do is I remove the lower GPM spring, and then what I'm using here is an XRT, and it is pink. I'm using pink rated springs, front and rear. I'll leave a link in the description below. I have these version 1s marked down about 10 or 12 bucks, I believe, and I have, 3 sets left and 1 single package of black. I have the orange, and we got the blue. Check it out, guys. They're super nice. They come with 2 sets of springs, orange and green. You don't have to use your own. You could just use these. I have silver, and I got 1 set of black only, so only 2 shocks left in black. All right, so let's get these out of the package. This is the GPM dual rate Xmaxx shock, and man, I don't know what I would do without them. These are absolutely beautiful. Look at those things. Gosh, look at them. All aluminum. Check that out. Aluminum perch on the bottom. Black. And it's got the aluminum shock end. The only thing that is not aluminum in the shock, guys, is the dual separator for the springs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these, dump out the oil, swap out the lower springs, and we're gonna add some new oil. You don't have to do this. You can just buy the shocks and put them directly on your truck. But this has kind of been my setup for this big, huge truck, and well, I absolutely love these shocks. So we're gonna empty out the stock fluid because yes, they do come with fluid. Now, before we add the fluid, one thing I just definitely recommend you do is take off the shock bottom and add a little bit of Loctite. I like that you just use this CalRC medium blue Loctite, and then that's going to guarantee that this end does not spin off while you're bashing. So just a little bit on the threads, and you can go ahead and put your shock end back on. And then if you don't have a pair of shock pliers, I definitely recommend you get in the set. Go ahead and snug that back down. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole filling and bleeding process. This is pretty much going to be the end, but this is what I'm using right here. I haven't had any issues using 70 weight. Truck handles amazing, so there it is. Before we fill up the next shock, let me just show you one more thing about these bad boys. Check that out. They have a nice heavy duty new Durlin piece on the bottom. I don't know what you call this piece. And then look how big the actual shock shaft is. So they are 7 millimeters. Anyways, guys, super awesome shock, amazing shock. You can find these on my website as well. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can use one full, it takes almost one full bottle to do 2 shocks. And then I did want to, I'm not going to show you how to bleed them exactly, but I did want to show you guys this reservoir right here has a nice little red machine knob, and there is a spring inside of here, guys, and there's also a little piston, and when you tighten down that little red knob, it puts pressure on the piston upwards, and it makes the oil rise, and it actually puts more pressure inside the shock body. So definitely an awesome tunable function right there. Definitely a sweet, sweet shock, guys. You're gonna have to find some. If I don't have them in stock right now, I should have them here in a couple of weeks. They've been selling out, so there it is.